Megan.
And I'm Sierra,
And we're from the Gymnastics 2.
And today we're going to be showing you how to do a front flip, punch front, front tuck. There's all sorts of names for it.
And we can't do it on the grass, obviously. We can only do it on the spring floor. So we're going to be showing you a lot of the techniques using the trampoline. But at the end, we'll play clips of us doing it on the floor from like meets and whatnot. And that'll be like
kind of explaining hopefully what to do on floor.
But basically, it's going to be a lot like using the stuff on trampoline. Obviously, floor is just going to be harder. Also, we're back in school right now, so it's difficult for us to find time to film videos, which is why we're going to start filming a bunch of videos on like one day and like schedule them throughout the week. So in videos for 1 week, we might only be wearing like the same thing.
But that's because we film it. That's because we might film it like all in one day. There was actually literally one time where we filmed our video series. We filmed that like in there
a matter of like 2 days.
Yeah. So
but like you can always see videos on 7 Gymnastics Girls every Tuesday, regardless of what's going on. And for Fashion by Us, if you're subscribed to that other channel, just to clarify, it's not going to be like we're going to put up videos like continuously like a normal beauty channel. It's more so for if we feel like doing those videos, they're going to be put up there, and hopefully there won't be too long of breaks, but don't expect a video to be out at least once a week. It's going to be when we feel like putting a video up.
And also, like, obviously during summer we tried to upload every other day, but now that school's starting and we don't have any study halls, we have to do homework at home,
and we have so much stuff going on. So we have 3 different channels that we have, so we have to like find time to do everything.
And so hopefully you guys understand why there's like such a lack of videos now.
But hopefully if we do film multiple videos on one day, it's going to give you some videos to still watch.
Anyway, let's get started with the tutorial.
Okay, so first we're going to start off with the set. So you want to make sure that your set is pulled all the way by your ears instead of going out, because wherever your arms are in your set, that's where you're going to go. So set up, you're going to go up, so you can tuck and pull it around. If you set out, your body's going to shoot out, and you're going to have way too long of time to turn, and it's going to be really low, and it's not going to turn out good. The next thing that is important is when you're running, which obviously we can't really demonstrate on the trampoline because you can't really run, but when you're running on a spring floor, by the way, don't try a front flip on grass because it's going to hurt, especially if you've never tried a front flip before. Stick to doing it on a trampoline or a spring floor. When you're running, you want to have a lot of power, but you don't want to have so much power when if you jump on both feet, you're going to just like let all the energy go into the floor, which mostly happens if you like jump into the floor and wait before you actually flip. You really just want to like jump and then flip right away. So this is what it should look like. I'm going to do 1 or 2 bounces, I guess we'll find out. Or 3. And my headband just flew off. So that's basically what a front tuck or whatever you want to call it should look like. Yeah, she did 3 bounces. By the way, don't feel upset if you can do a punch front or front flip on the trampoline, but you cannot do it on the spring floor because it is a lot harder. Trust me, it really is. Also, if your gym has a tumble track, take advantage of that and try doing it on there with the run, because then you'll get the feel of doing it, but you'll still have the help of a trampoline. So again, your arms need to be up really high. You need to use energy from your legs without getting it into the floor. And if you feel like you have enough energy, but it just doesn't work out, maybe that's why. Maybe all of your energy is going into the floor. And this is kind of what I mean. If you were to be running and then jump like that, I have nothing to go up off of. You want to just like go into the floor and keep going. Also, now we're going to talk about like opening up and landing. You don't want to like open up right when you're like facing the wall.
Here, I'm going to try and show you
when you don't want to open up. This would be if you're opening up too late. Yeah. If you're opening up too late, you're going to fall forward most likely. Because I'm not landing on anything. My feet aren't out to land on. And this is what it's like if you open up a little early. It doesn't really the problem with this is it doesn't really define your front flip as being like tucked because you're already opening up right away. And it's going to be harder to land because you're going to be waiting to land and waiting to comes to. And if you're opened up, it's going to be harder to like tuck through the air. See how he did not land because he opened up too early. Unless you're doing a layout or something else, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. The great time to open it up is if you're like facing that. And I know it's hard to tell, but you still kind of can just tell when you're supposed to open up. And I like opening up, like if I'm like right here, it's the perfect time for me to open up my legs. But for some people, if you don't spin quite as fast or if you're up really high, it's going to like depend on your front flip. So just keep that in mind, try different stuff out. But overall, this is about the time you're going to open up. So just pay attention. So Megan opened up right like this. You really want to land facing upright as much as you can. You don't want to land all the way
all
down.
squatted. Don't land with your legs straight.
Don't land bending over. The big goal is to land up like this. Obviously, the thingy is a little bit bent. Or you can land like this. So those are basically all the tricks to doing your punch press step by step. And now we're going to show you some clips of us doing them on a spring floor.
For your punch front, your jump needs to be powerful, but not powerful enough where all of your power goes into the floor. Also, you want your arms to be by your ears for your set. Next is the tuck. Make sure it's nice and tight so you have enough power to spin around and it's going to be nice and fast. Then is the opening. Open when you're in this position because that's going to be the best position so you can land pretty straight up and down. Here's a punch front in normal speed.